Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, or if you're new, welcome. I have a little video for you today on making homemade vanilla extract. I like to make my own because it's way cheaper than buying the pure vanilla extract at the grocery store. And I like using pure vanilla extract as opposed to the imitation vanilla, which is flavored with I don't even know what or how they make it. So I just like using the straight up real thing. And so to make vanilla extract you need 3 ingredients. You need your alcohol, you need your vanilla beans, and thyme, and that's it. Pretty much an idiot-proof recipe, hard to mess it up. So there's multiple types of vanilla beans. Probably the 3 most popular is the Mexican, the Tahitian, and the Madagascar. And I think Madagascar is probably the #1 most used for making vanilla extract. It just has like a deeper, bolder, smoother flavor, as opposed to like the Tahitian would be like a lighter, fruitier, more delicate flavor from that bean. So today I'm going to be using the Madagascar. And there's also different grades of beans. So there's grade A, which is plumper bean, so it has more of its moisture content, and then the grade B is drier. Grade B is the one that, I mean, you could use grade A for making extract, but because it already has so much moisture in it, it would take longer. But grade B, because it's dried out more, so the flavor is more concentrated, so it can just draw out more flavor out of the bean into the alcohol and results into a quicker extract than it would be if you used grade A, which is used in like culinary dishes and stuff. So I got my grade B organic Madagascar vanilla beans, which I got them on Amazon. I think they were around like 30 bucks, $32. We can call it 35 for the sake of this demonstration today. And I got this Tito's. Was on sale I got this half gallon for just under $30. And normally, I have used the bottom shelf, just cheapest as you could find vodka before, and it worked just fine. But where that was on sale for that half gallon, I want to try something a little more middle of the road, get a smoother extract. You want something that's between 80 and 120 proof. 120 is kind of harsh. I don't know as if I'd go that high, but you know, this Tito's here, this is 80, so that's good for us for today. So the amount of beans that you would need, so you would need 12, if you're going to make just 1 pint of extract, you would need 12 beans. So for this half gallon I would need 48, but I had a package of 50, so I'm just going to use 50 today, throw them in there. You could use less beans if you want to. It would just take longer to get a nice, rich vanilla. Or you can use more beans and it would be ready faster. So you could do it that way. Alright, so for making this homemade vanilla, so we got our Tito's at 30, and we'll just say it was 35 for the beans. I don't even think it was that much. So we got $65. And I looked up the price for getting McCormick, because it's just like a common brand. And I couldn't even find that by the half gallon. I didn't dig very long, so I found it by the pint. And if I had bought enough vanilla, McCormick brand, for a half gallon, it would be $188 for pure extract from McCormick. So we are easily saving over $100. Plus it makes excellent Christmas gifts. You want to let it sit for at least minimum of 3 to 6 months. I honestly wouldn't use it at 3 months. It's just, in my opinion, for my taste preference, it's not ready at 3 months. I like to go 9 to 12 months, you know, a year, pretty good. So like right now, this would be ready around Christmas time. But yeah, and then there's also there's another quick method that I saw people doing now, and I can get into that more later. But alright, let's get making this extract. Alright, so we're gonna take our knife and we are just gonna split the beans down the middle. You can split them all the way in half, or you can just kind of pierce one side. You don't even have to do it at all. It just extracts quicker if you do that. You are going to get seeds in your extract though if you do this, just so that you know. So if you don't like that, you can strain them out when you're done, or just put them in whole. But we're just splitting them open. See all those little seeds on there? I did see where some people had this, they were doing this fast express method of making the extract, where they'll put the beans and the vodka or brandy or whatever it is that they're using in the jar, and then they'll put it in a pressure canner, so like a instant pot, and put it in there for a certain amount of time. You'd have to look that up. I don't remember what it was, because I don't do it that way, so I really wasn't paying too close attention. But they put it in there for a certain amount of time, and it speeds up the process of the extraction. Still not quite as good as just good old-fashioned waiting. You know the saying, good things come to those who wait. This is one of those things. Good things come to those who wait. And I am getting quite low. I actually went and bought a little bottle, 2 ounce I think or something, of vanilla, because I waited way too long to make this. I've been telling myself for like a year I was going to make it, and I kept forgetting. I still have a drizzle, I don't know if you can see that, left from this batch that I made a few years ago. Hang on. I'm all like vanilla bean. And the thing is, a lot of people will say, well, when you make your extract, you can always just top off your jar or your bottle or whatever you put it in. Just top it off with a little bit of vodka every time you use it, and then, you know, you'll just be replenishing it. That probably works, and you could do that. That probably works for a lot of people, but for me, I use the vanilla too much and too quickly that it just ruins, like it dilutes it. It doesn't have time to extract. So I personally don't recommend doing that. I think you ought to just make your vanilla and let it sit 9 months to a year and leave the beans right in there. Why not? I mean, unless, like I said earlier, unless you don't like the seeds and stuff in there, and then you can strain them out. But yeah, I don't recommend topping it off, because it dilutes the flavor, in my experience anyway. I'm going to be sitting here cutting these open for Coon's age. Alright, gonna put 25 beans in each jar. Get in there, you. And now we'll pour our Tito's right over the top. Maybe. All right. You want to make sure that your alcohol that you're using covers your beans. Oh my goodness, I got a little left over. Anybody got any orange juice? No, sir. I don't think I'm going to get it to fit. Nope. Ain't that a shame? Okay, so Gonna put the lids on these suckers. Whew, that pan's in rough shape. There you go, guys. Homemade vanilla. So 9 to 12 months or earlier if you can't wait. You can strain the beans if you don't want them in there or the seeds in there, but I like to leave them in there, so just put them in your cupboard. If you think of it, shake it every once in a while, but no big deal if you don't. So thanks for joining me for this one today, and we'll catch you on the next one. Happy baking.